Without a body, you can't touch boob.
Hello and welcome to Digimon Drum and Gaze. This is the podcast where, ooh boy, glad we kept the receipt. I'm Emory. What's up?
Yo, I'm Izzy. We're returning this gift.
Yeah, I guess it's not what we wanted. I'm Morg, and this is the last parts of the gift arc. Ooh.
I think I liked it more than Emory.
Yeah?
Probably.
Didn't you have some, complaints you were gonna have?
Many.
Oh, you both are.
No, I was generally positive on this.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, Emory will get to it when she gets to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
I have mixed feelings, but I thought it was pretty fun.
There were parts of it I liked. Mainly, when Mephismon is on screen because I think they're hot.
Of course.
There were parts I liked, but I have a whole rant. I have a whole spiel.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole "the terrorists are right" essay about the terrorists and how they're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we disagree on what the show was trying to say here.
I don't know. I don't know if we disagree that much. I just don't like what it's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What if we get into it?
Yeah, we you know what? How high are we prioritizing the actual episode recap here?
Okay, so this is the one where we got the flashbacks for
Yeah.
for our funny little leader of Gift.
I have my notes. How fast should I speed through them?
That's up to you. If you want to go fast and we can just get to the debate,
Yeah, okay.
Who is listening to this that hasn't seen the show?
Presumably some people. I mean, I watched I listened to plenty of podcasts for shows I haven't watched.
Okay, then
I guess primarily Pod of Greed right now.
yeah, then let your heart
sure
be your guide and do the summary.
Okay. Alright, so, last time on Digimon Beatbreak, Miharu kidnapped the president. That's pretty good.
Funny.
And so she has Chairman Wong, tied up in the mirror world, and there is a countdown timer for 8 hours and change for when a gift is going to be delivered.
By Chairman Wong.
Yeah, by Chairman Wong. And I'm like, hey girl, if you could hack the entire planet, if you can just hack into every Sapotama to make this video feed pop up, I feel like you could probably just get into the World Union databases and leak everything they have about Digimon instead of doing this. But you know what? Go off, Queen.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's also kind of the point. Although I do love that she has a plan that can be foiled by an old man just saying, no, I won't do that.
Yeah. This old man does not care about a lot of people dying, which really throws a wrench in things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Miharu asks Wong, hey, do you know this name? And she says the name of her sister, and Chairman Wong does not know, and Miharu's yeah, figures. So Tomoro gets a little waypoint dropped on his Sapotama. He follows it and finds Miharu's gamer cave.
She gives up her own Sapotama to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, they get teleported to the world. The mirror world.
Oh, I think the useless lesbians show up and try to stop them here, but they're useless, and they just stop trying, like, right away, and just gaze into each other's eyes for a while, and they say, yeah, we can't do it.
That legitimately
Yeah,
happened.
that's exactly what they do at the beginning of the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that was in this one or not. They sure are Team Rocket.
Except
more in love.
this is like a mini rant. Like, I don't know how much they're intended to be Team Rocket, you know, because Pokemon knows that Team Rocket are useless. They're always getting berated by their boss. I feel like if Rose was constantly yelling at these losers for fucking everything up all the time, I would enjoy them a lot more. I would be a lot more endeared to them. But as is, I'm just like, yeah, the show doesn't know what to do with these characters. They just show up and then they're instantly fail and are gone and contributed nothing.
Mhm.
I mean,
And that's funny on its own, but also it makes me kind of sad.
So is it possibly an issue with Digimon kinda hates women?
Digimon kinda hates women. This is a known fact. Like I said, these do not feel to be intentional comic relief characters the way I am laughing at them, you know?
I mean,
Which is unfortunate.
the Digimon like get on each other's nerves all the time, so I feel like there is some intentionality to it.
Like a little bit, I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't feel as intentionally I mean, there's a lot of things about this show that are comedic in unintended ways, so maybe it was intentional and I'm just not being generous enough, but who the hell knows? So they get to the gamer cave. Tomoro gets enveloped in a cloud of bad vibes. He finds himself in a mirror world in a field of very polygonal flowers. It's giving cold opening of movie 3. Miharu is there. She says, "Let's make the Digimon in charge." And Tomoro says, I don't know if we've ever even talked about this guy, but she has like a bodyguard dude who presumably has some type of water Digimon, because like he sometimes shows up in like a water spout or whatever.
Yeah.
We never see the Digimon, and this guy just has like no presence in any scene it's in, to the point where they cut to a wide shot and he's just gone. And then,
We talked about him.
Does
then
he
in the
even
same
have a
scene-
name?
he
Yeah.
does have a name, I don't know it.
We talked about him last
Yeah.
time because he was the one that like snuck up on Tomoro and
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But
But
the show did just forget that this guy existed for a second.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
not to be cinema sins about it, but it is just like, man, there are some characters that they clearly didn't care about.
no, they
There's a few
absolutely
characters
don't.
they clearly didn't care about. Like the lesbians, who also disappear randomly and don't show up again.
Just like the next episode.
Yeah. God.
I like that as soon as like Rose is there, it's like, oh, they don't need to be here anymore.
Yeah.
I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
If the show did not waste time hating women, these two could have just been one episode.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, Tomoro says, "Yes, I agree that the world is bad. All the problems, all the grievances you have expressed are real and as much of a problem as you say they are. I do not agree with your methods." And then Rose and Kyo show up. They start, Murasame-mon and Lilamon start fighting, and Miharu is like, no, Digimon shouldn't have cool fights. Tomoro gets mad at Mephismon for controlling Miharu. He's like, you're the one behind this all, and Mephismon is like, what? No. At some point, Mephismon, like, grabs Miharu and they go flying off, and Tomoro and Monarch Lizardmon chase after. Monarch Lizardmon is getting corrupted by just Mephismon's raw bad vibes. And so they de-digivolve to Geckomon. Tomoro reaches out and grabs Miharu's hand, and then, like, their E-pulses both go off at the same time, and they end up in the soup together. And I think that's that's episode 36.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because this was the episode where we saw the flashback, though, right?
I thought that was the start of next episode.
No, because doesn't the episode end with what happened to her sister?
I thought that was like the start of the next episode, but truly it isn't important.
Okay, can I talk about that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Miharu's sister, her older sister, it was like, seemed to be one of those situations very much like Tomoro's, where the two siblings seemingly are alone together. And one is
I think Miharu's parents
older.
are explicitly dead. I forget though.
Yeah. Anyway,
They're on their own.
Miharu's sister is either the first or one of the first people to get a Digimon, and it's Wizardmon.
It's Wizardmon. We love this guy. Remember Wizardmon from Dying?
No, I don't. And then bad things happen because she's like, hey, World Union, there's these Digimon. Aren't they cool? And they're like, nope, we're going to sweep that under the rug. And they take Wizardmon from her. And then one day, Miharu goes out, I guess for milk and cigarettes or something. I don't know.
Probably.
For food, yeah.
Yeah. And finds an almost dead Wizardmon in an alley.
He's lying in an alley.
Yeah. So she's like, yay, we can go back home and all be together again. She goes back home and her sister just fucking committed suicide.
Yeah.
Because not only did they take Wizardmon, not only did they decide it's like, no, we're gonna just kill all these Digimon, but also they just kept on gaslighting her too.
Yeah. They made her think she was fucking crazy. Or, like, yeah.
Yeah. And, like, we don't see a bunch of empty pill bottles or anything, but, like, we see an empty water bottle and, like, her sister lying in the bed. So, I mean, pretty clearly, like, the intended takeaway here is that she killed herself by drinking too many microplastics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, next episode.
Oh yeah, and then of course, Miharu freaks out about her sister being dead, and this causes Wizardmon to evolve into Mephismon. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Rose managed to track Miharu down to her cool little clubhouse where she has the CEO kidnapped. And then Glowing Dawn just managed to tail the useless lesbians because they're useless and they can't do anything right. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna stop Glowing Dawn, and then just get one-shotted by Scourge Kiropmon and Bearcatmon, and then, they look like they're going to follow after Glowing Dawn as they close in on like Miharu, but then we just don't see them again for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, they just fucking disappear.
They just disappear. They got lost.
They don't even show up in the ending, I believe, because it's a new ending.
They just fuck off.
On their way back to their home planet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So like the countdown timer, it goes off, and then it starts live streaming Chairman Wong to the whole world, and Miharu is like, you're gonna tell everyone the truth about how Digimon are super real, and Wong is just like, and Miharu is like, okay, well, what if I shut off the air supply to an entire Shangri-La egg and killed everyone inside it? And the chairman is like, nope.
Oh,
yeah, just a real fucking bad plan. Expecting like one of the richest people in the world to give a shit about anyone else.
I guess the important moment is that like the feed was cut off, just because then no one would have seen that like Miharu is doing all this. They were just trying to play it off later as like a technical issue.
And we are supposed to care about the Shangri-La egg because it's the one where the twin is at.
Yeah, Tsukasa.
I guess, but like it still sucks to see people like suffocating, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even rich people, I don't know. Sorry, that's my most like centrist take, is I don't want to see people suffocating.
So yeah, there's fighting. Lilamon like hits Mephismon with a poison attack, but it just completely doesn't work. Tomoro is talking to Miharu like, hey, are you sure that these are the methods you want to use? Is this, wait a minute, I know how to play this. Is this what your sister would have wanted? And Miharu is like, yeah, totally. This is definitely what my sister wanted. Right, Mephismon? I mean, like, you know what she wanted. You basically inherited her will or something, right? And Mephismon is like, nah, dog, this is what you wanted. This is your wish that I'm fulfilling. All those people suffocating, that was all you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Miharu is like, oh no.
I think you skipped some parts.
Oh, I mean, almost certainly. What were you thinking?
There is one thing I just want to talk about briefly, and that is, I think that is at the very end, almost. The part where it's revealed that Mephismon is like a being of Miharu's will and not using her.
Yeah.
But also, before that, there's two really good things. One, Big Mephismon.
Big Mephismon. Miharu gives off a bunch of bad e-pulse once she realized how bad she fucked up, and Mephismon eats this all up, yummy, 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 and Miharu goes in the soup.
Yeah, now she's inside Mephismon.
I think that was the point where I was like, you know what? I think in this series, they've just established that inside of all Digimon is an extra dimensional space.
That sounds about right.
Because it's happened so many times.
It's happened more than once, yeah.
Yeah, we got Geckomon, we got Algamon, now we got Mephismon.
Yeah.
I am curious slightly about what Chairman Wong and Rose-san saw inside of Mephismon, because they saw something after Mephismon tried to like grab onto Tomoro, and like his like e-pulse like short-circuited something inside her, and like so she like tossed Tomoro away, and like something came out of her back, and they were like, whoa, what is that? Could that be? And then they never explain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tomoro's the special boy. We already knew this.
Yeah, Tomoro did just give Mephismon like a little tummy ache that made them glow. So that's cool.
That was before it went big mode. That was before,
Yeah.
it got poisoned, and then it went big mode and stuff. But I was still just like, what? Did I miss something? But it sounds like no, they're just trying to be like Tomoro is the special boy and he did something.
Yeah, I think this is related to Tomoro's parents and grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. So Monarch Lizardmon and Big Mephismon are fighting, and then from inside Mephismon, Miharu, like, creates some like golden rings of code that bind Mephismon, and then Monarch Lizardmon is able to land an attack that also puts them and Tomoro in the soup with Miharu. And then they're like back in the Field of Flowers, and Miharu is like talking to a ghost of her sister, and the ghost says, what if we made a future, instead of doing it the terrorist way, what if we made a future that is, I'll just say a bunch of empty platitudes, and that'll be the future you can fixate on. And Miharu is like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. So then Tomoro and Monarch Lizardmon attack their way out of Mephismon. Mephismon turns into a little baby. Chiharu is like, it's too late for me to ever see the future that my sister wanted. I've done too much terrorism. I can never go back. And Tomoro says, yes, you can. And she's like, oh my god. And then Miharu, gets taken away, presumably to never be seen again.
Yeah.
She just gets in the fucking limo with, like, the fucking World Union goons, and it's like...
She is getting black-sided.
Yeah, I did not.
Yeah,
like
what
that.
the hell is gonna happen to her?
I did not like the ending there.
She is on her way to Gitmo.
Yeah, for real. What the fuck?
I was like, why is she not, like, just leaving?
No, I take that back. She is probably she's probably on the way to whatever place they have the giant Digimon blender.
Yeah, fucking for real.
Yeah, I was really hoping it wasn't World Union guys, even though I was like, it looks like World Union guys.
Yep.
But I was like, what if it's not? Or what if it's some of the people that were part of Gift that were in the World Union? Because there were some people. But that's also what I'm wondering. Like, how are people gonna, like, react to, like, oh, their leader is just gone now?
It'll probably get swept under the rug.
I don't think we're gonna see or hear from Gift or Miharu ever again, possibly.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of show left. I think it's only going to be like 50-ish episodes long.
I'm just so confused by, like, it being kind of swept under the rug. Like, yeah, the Digimon are kind of not really a secret anymore anyway, because shit keeps getting attacked by them.
But they keep covering it up.
Well, apparently they still are. Yeah, they keep covering it up. Don't worry about it. Their information control is super good. Just trust the system.
Well, and it seems Digimon tends to take the opinion of when faced with something like this, people are just going to refuse to believe it anyway.
Yeah.
No, there's some truth to that, like, to some extent, but there's also people that are gonna, like, dig way too far into it and get the wrong idea, so it's kind of like...
Yeah, and those people were in Gift.
Yeah, I guess. Do you want to rant now, Emory?
Yeah, go ahead and rant.
Yeah. Alrighty, I did write a little essay here because I wanted to make sure that I say what I have to say in a coherent way. So, starting at the top, Digimon Beatbreak takes place in a world where a massive megacorporation has a massive hand in the government, and basically operate with unchecked power in all things Digimon related. They're also crazy fucking evil. Big shock. They imprison and execute Digimon en masse, and everyone who gains a Digimon either has to join the cleaners and hunt down their fellow monsters full time, or be branded a criminal and be hunted in turn. No charges, no trial, no leeway whatsoever. And man, right now in 2026, having an entire category of people who are being brutally and indiscriminately detained and killed without any sort of due legal process feels way too fucking close to home. The World Union operates a genocidal machine, and every single one of our main characters are complicit in its operation. They take the individual action of refusing to kill their bounties, but they still ultimately keep the machine up and running. And somehow, the only one taking an axe to the gears is the bad guy. I want to root for Gift. Objectively, everything they're doing, I am on board with. Killing the driver who takes the babies to the execution chamber? Based. Assassinating the info brokers who paint the targets on Digimon's backs? Swag. Blowing up a company factory? Kick ass. Kidnapping the goddamn CEO? Hell fucking yeah, babes! But the show doesn't want me to feel this way. Oh, you like it when they kill the driver? Well, they're also trying to blow up a hospital. They're attacking info brokers? No, that's our friend Maki. They're blowing up a factory? Well, they're also cold-hearting their own members. They kidnapped a CEO, and they're also cutting off oxygen to everyone in the Big Egg. Shame on you for cheering for direct action. The terrorists are right, but the show still needs them to be the villains, so this is what we get. The show can't give us radical political action that isn't fueled by twisted, selfish motives and indefensible moral compromises, and it pisses me off. The show's not over, the World Union are still the big bad, and they'll probably get taken down some way or other. But man, this arc still left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is they probably didn't want to, take down the World Union yet. It's kind of like the arc of the show, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah.
It's more likely is they'll, replace.
They'll replace the leadership, and they'll say, and everything was better.
It's better now. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, he was the one bad egg. Let's get him out.
That's right.
Yeah.
The one bad egg in this world with so many goddamn eggs. Only one of them was bad.
Especially because they were even showing oh look, some of the 5 stars were like, oh yeah, Chairman Wong had what's coming to him, LOL.
So here is my take on Gift. Gift, as far as the stated purposes, we're gonna free the Digimon, we're gonna let everyone know about them, and let's live in harmony. Now, I'm gonna say let's put the Digimon in charge of everything. I think that part is stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That part is just fucking stupid. But otherwise, well, and that also does explain why we got the fucking sickos that we did. Remember Timu Harley Quinn?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, so, we got people like that in it.
That's why we got people blowing up the hospital. They're like, I want to do it for my Digimon. They're in charge.
Yeah, so you have an organization with stated goals that are good. I don't think the show ever goes against that. The problem the show has, or what the show presents as a problem, is Miharu never wanted that. That's what she told people, but that's never what she wanted. She just wanted revenge and to fucking kill people. And that part is bad.
But that super doesn't read to me. Okay, I think...
Yeah,
before I say anything, I think this show has a real problem with, connecting the characters' motivation and their actions. It always seems like there's a desync there.
Agreed.
You see it with Granite joining, tactics in the first place. I mean, we see it with Miharu,
It's every time they try to touch on something that's real, they like fumble the bag, because like the
Mhm.
internet stuff was like real. Like that was just like, oh, this kid is a fucking refugee, and they just like fumbled it real hard.
Yeah.
And now they're like
And-
fumbling this whole like, oh, let's stop the fucking government who is just like blanket putting people away for shit they're not gonna fucking explain.
And also, if Miharu wanted to kill people so bad, then what is with the sudden fucking change of heart at the end? It's like Tomoro is like, it's like Mephismon is like, you're the one who wants to kill people, and like Miharu is like, oh no, I am? As if that wasn't like obvious all along. Like,
Yeah.
why is this the thing that makes her have a revelation and a change of heart? It's like, it just completely doesn't track for me. It's like, how do we get from A to C?
Okay, so
How do we get to A, for that matter?
give me just a second here. Like,
Okay.
I'm not arguing what y'all said, because I agree. The show is getting things across very poorly. There is enough there, though, that I'm like, I can see what their intent was.
Oh, me too.
I can't, but go off.
Their execution fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But on that is like, okay, yeah, Miharu was lying to everyone, including herself. She was being shitty and did not want to admit to herself that she was. And I'm okay with that part, because that's how people are. But
Yeah.
the show is not the best at getting points across, and it too often is just like, okay, we're going to just tell and not show. And you're supposed to show and not tell. And so that does end up having the show basically conflict with itself, because it's showing you stuff and then it's telling you, okay, but here is what is happening behind the scenes. It's like, yeah, that's a shitty way of telling a story.
Yeah. On top of that, it like rushes through things. It
Yeah.
forgets to give its characters anything to do. Like,
Yeah.
God, at this point, the whole thing just feels fucking shoddy.
And it's too bad, because I do like a lot of it. Like,
Same.
there are parts that
Yeah.
I really like. But
I like the characters when they're actually allowed to
when
be
they're allowed to do
characters.
something, yeah.
There are three things that have me give the show more leeway than I normally would.
Yeah.
One, it is in another language.
Yeah.
Two,
That's true.
it is also made for and by people in a collectivistic society.
Mm-hmm.
So the general presentation and takeaways are gonna be different. Stuff is not gonna land the same for us. And three, I mean, this one is more mature than most of the shows, but it's still a show for kids and teens. And writers are not going to respect the youngins.
That's true. I think I agree with your first and your third point. Your second point, I'm not so sure about, just because I feel like you can still, there's still like so much of the show that reads for me, even though, like, I guess you can make that argument about the culture being different, but like, I feel like we've probably seen enough,
No, I'm just saying this is a reason why I give the show more leeway, because I know some things are not gonna land for me, because I am from a different culture. That's all. I'm just saying, as a general thing, there's nothing I'm going to point to specific in that the show has done.
I've watched a lot of anime, and they are able, despite cultural differences, they sometimes feel more coherent than this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, I'm going to automatically give this more leeway than I would another show.
That's okay. I think like maybe I'm like between you guys, where like I kind of understand what they're going for. I just don't think it lands, and I don't know if I, I don't know if I
think we're all in agreement that it doesn't land.
Yeah.
It's just, I can see what they were going for. I'm like, at least I have a good idea as far as what their intentions were.
I think they had good intentions. I just don't think that matters when it all the time when it comes across. I want to make a better. I want to hold off like my actual judgment with what they're doing with the company and stuff until the show ends, right? Like, who knows if they're going to actually like take it out, or if they're just going to like replace the leader, or like who knows, like, but there's kind of like hints of something like that happening at least. And I think
Hyo's either going to die or he's going to be the new CEO of the World Union.
right.
I think that is probably correct.
Yeah.
The latter fate being much worse, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
go ahead.
There's something like interesting there that I think I sort of talked about this last time, but like there is going to be more, especially in a show like made by a company like this, like there's going to be more of like a liberal message to it. Not in a good way, not in a bad way, just in like that's just how it's going to come across. And so like maybe what some of the stuff that like Emory is going to like want more from it and be like, yeah, the terrorists are kind of right. Like that's never going to happen. Like just based on who's making it and who it's being made for, and like the fact they, there is kind of an interesting individualist thing here, because there are people who are like, yeah, maybe Chairman Wong had it coming. And I do think that is interesting that there are characters in the show saying that already.
I don't know.
Thank goodness Deep Space Nine ended in 1999.
Yeah.
God.
No, I think for the most part, I agree with you, like both, but like I feel like maybe they also bit off more than they could chew with this one.
I mean, depending on how the ending goes, this is probably going to be at least in my top 2 of favorite Digimon shows that I've seen.
Oh, it's in the bottom half for me.
Yeah.
Damn. I've only seen like so many, right? So I don't know if I have like a favorite, or like I don't know where I would rank it, But...
I mean, this show has like the same writers as Savers, and I'm pretty much solidly of the opinion at this point that I like it less than Savers. Savers, I mean, had a lot of slow parts, and it was also pretty stupid, but it had some, like, really iconic stuff. Just, like, Masaru going around and punching everything, like...
Savers is my least favorite.
Just all the fun episodes at Sayori's house, like... Well, I mean, if I had only watched the seasons that you've watched,
yes.
Beatbreak accepted, then Savers would be my least favorite. But there's worth stuff out there.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just surprised that you're ranking it below Savers.
I think I like Big Agumon. You know this about me.
I think I like Gekomon enough to like. I feel like Beatbreak is really held up positively by the Digimon companions that they've chosen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, it ranks highly in part because of that, and I do like a lot of the stylistic choices. It reminds me of aesthetics I liked when I was a teenager a lot. So there's like, even though it's a new show, there's like a sense of like nostalgia there, kind of, for me. So like, I totally understand why it would be ranked fairly high, even for me. But like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's. I don't know. I don't know if I have an opinion on whether it's top or bottom, because we're not done yet.
Yeah. Like, my opinion could change drastically, but also like. If they ever made a Digimon show that did not have humans in it, that would almost certainly be instantly my favorite by like a light year.
You say that, but the X-Antibody movie exists, and that's a stinking piece of trash.
Now I want to watch this.
We can. You'll probably be bored for most of it.
Okay.
Confused for the rest.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange looking.
Sorry. Let me go back to what Morg said about aesthetics. Yeah, I really like the aesthetics of this, and for something like this that is junk food media for me, like the aesthetics are gonna do a lot for me.
For sure. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. It feels like it's kind of junk food show.
Yeah. Now, if we're gonna say like which one do I think is the most art because it made me feel the most, that's gonna be Tamers, but it's not my favorite.
That's fair. I think I would have liked this arc a lot more if it were like just the Miharu arc and not the gift arc. I think if it were like Miharu operating on her own or with like a small group of cohorts just like going around doing acts of violence, to lash out at the society that fucked everything up, I'd be more into that. Then it would be like, I feel more about just like saving Miharu's soul personally, like. But since it is about like a terrorist organization, like how as a 14-year-old do you form an entire terrorist organization? By the way, I think
I know how
that, and because them like trying to make all these political acts, then I kind of feel like the scope of it makes me want and expect better.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I have an explanation for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me for this pun.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. She bared her soul and she showed them bare souls.
No.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Miharu is barefoot for most of these episodes, just to have it on the record. Pervert show, I hate it.
Yeah, I think that maybe they're just trying to say something, and they don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Digimon show; they don't need to say anything. I mean, it's great when they do, right? Like, we like Tamers. Like, we're saying like they're saying something that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
At least in some ways, and it's not like every episode a masterpiece, but a lot of it is really good. But it doesn't have to either.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, it's kind of interesting why they chose to go in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm like, I kind of want to come back to this discussion when it finishes,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did they just fully drop Gift off at the fucking pool. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to use a different metaphor, but I couldn't think of where I was going. Did they drop the ball on Gift is maybe more what I was trying to say.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, are they never going to come back to it?
You asked the question. I know it was rhetorical, but...
No, and I agree. Like, I think yes is, yeah. Like, even if it was sort of rhetorical, it's like, yes, they did. But are they going to do anything else with it? Probably not. But we should give it the benefit of the doubt and see if they do something.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna, like, completely check out for the last leg of it or anything. Like, I think the way that this show could still win me over, as if it didn't have any plot and only did filler episodes, and they were really funny filler episodes.
I don't know if I agree, but that's fair. I do love a filler episode, but if it's entirely filler, I would probably just be like, okay, Quattro's gonna have to take over my spot for the rest of this. I can only do so much, for like a show that I'm trying to watch.
You liked Ghost Game.
That's true. I liked Ghost Game, but I feel like, I don't know. I guess they were filler. But like there was... I went into it being like, oh, this is more episodic, though.
Yeah.
And I don't mind episodic. I don't think episodic's the same as filler, either.
True.
I'm talking, like, filler. Like, I don't want the last... Unless they, like, do something really compelling with it, I don't want the last, like, 20 episodes to be just, like, they're stuck at the damn beach, And they could. They could pull something out of their ass, and I could be like, wow, this is incredible.
I just want it to be funny. This show's good when it's funny.
I do
Okay,
like funny.
So there's generally two ways people mean filler. One would not apply because this is not an adaptation. Yeah. So yeah, what most people use the term filler for is, and this is. I don't think this is a good use of the term. I just kind of assume because so many people use it that way, okay, it did not directly move the main plot along, therefore it's filler.
That's fair. I feel like that probably is the way people mean it. But I guess when I mean it is like, I mean it more as like a fluffy episode.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, oh, this didn't move forward. It's like, oh, there wasn't anything like that substantial, but like it can still be fun. Mm-hmm. And like, I guess it's weird, right? I actually saw a post. It's funny. I saw like a post about this that was like, oh man, they removed all the filler. Why is the show suck or whatever? And it's like, well, because they took out all the character moments. And I'm like, no, don't remove the character moments. Keep those in. Love that shit. I just don't need it to be like, maybe I do like filler episodes. I don't know. Maybe I'm with you. Maybe I just talked myself into it.
Well, no. See, I'm going to be of the opinion, like, that, if it has character development, it shouldn't be considered filler. Most people don't use the term that way, so I just default to it being the bad way of using the term. That's why I replied to you the way I did. That was all. I was just trying to explain why I misunderstood and gave a reply I did not intend.
Yeah. Well, none of those fucking people would like Ghost Game, and they should leave.
Yeah.
Ghost Game still really good.
It's good.
Ghost Game I love.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
It's my favorite.
With all its flaws, I like it a lot,
Absolutely.
It's probably my second favorite after maybe Tamers, but I also haven't seen Tamers in years, so.
Have you seen App Monsters?
No, I haven't.
Tamers, App Monsters, and Ghost Game are top 3 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
App Monsters, no one has fucking watched, but the people who have watched it agree that, like, yeah, this is the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you shouldn't force me to watch App Monsters.
Maybe.
The problem with App Monsters is that once they get to the high tier Atmon, everything looks horrible.
Well, the god level Appmon are only in like 3 episodes.
Yeah, but they are so disgusting to look at. I hate it.
They look pretty bad.
Yeah, and like, so that's the end of the show. So that's the thing most fresh in my mind when you hit the end of the show. So it kind of goes out on a downer.
That's what you're left with, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at the CG models. Look at Eugen. Look at my boy Eugen being evil and gay evil.
Do we want to maybe end this episode here so we're not just talking about at monsters instead?
Yeah, I don't know. I have more comparisons I could make with Beatbreak to other seasons. Like, I don't know. You know what? You know what I'll say? Like, Savers is like super fucking pulpy. There's like a villain whose stated goal is Digimon genocide, and I think Beatbreak. I don't know how pulpy it's trying to be. It's like it's pulp, but it's like half committed to the pulp. Like, I think it's trying to be more serious than Savers, but doesn't really have the chops to get there, so it ends up just kind of being a little ridiculous and half-baked.
Pulpy, but not like earnest. It's somehow also not like earnest in a way that could be considered like camp either. Like, it's not like like I feel like you could maybe like if they had made. I can only speculate on this, but if they had made Beatbreak like before, like they had done that and they had made it with like the earlier kind of like shittier looking animation, there might have been a campiness to it that maybe would have made it feel more pulpy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But there's like it looks nice, like for the most part. Like, yeah, there's gonna be episodes where they cut the animation a little bit, but that happens with every Digimon, you know, but it looks nice.
I do kind of enjoy how often Sabers looked like absolute shit.
Sabers looks like absolute shit, and that gives it like a charm in some ways, probably.
Yeah.
You are making me realize that if Beatbreak looked like Savers or Adventure, I probably would hate it.
Yeah.
Really?
That might be part of it. That you might just like how it looks. And
yes,
it looks great.
the aesthetics of everything are like tailored for me. Yes, like it's directly aimed at me looking at how I would want it to look.
Okay. You know what? That's totally fair. I do like how it looks, like, and you know, I've said a lot of positive things about this show and about like how I like the characters. So it's like, it's not all bad. I'm just like, I don't know. I think the flaws with it are especially glaring.
And the characters aren't cops.
The characters aren't cops.
Oh, they're cops and Sabers?
Unfortunately.
Yes.
But they stop being cops, don't worry.
Okay. Well,
they start being like, actually, we need to kill the cops, because the cops are evil.
sick.
The cops are trying to do Digimon genocide.
Christ. You know, if you told me that Chairman Wong is trying to do Digimon genocide, I would believe you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he is.
He kind of is, yeah.
He's not as much as a fucking cartoon villain about it as Kurata is, and that makes me enjoy Kurata a lot more.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Here's a question.
Is
Beatbreak just Savers with food instead of punching?
Yeah. And punching is like a lot funnier than food, so you know.
I love food.
I do love food, but
I
we
want to
can't
be able
eat
to
the anime
eat it.
food.
Yeah.
Anyway, is that everything?
I think so.
I hope so.
This podcast is part of the Noisepace.xyz network. You can go to Noisepace.xyz and find all sorts of cool shows there. Thank you to Matt GameCube for hosting us. Hey, there was just like a new episode of Diet Coke and Lilith dropped out of nowhere. So that might be back in some capacity, to which I say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Two of us are on disappearances of Lydia Fontaine.
Right,
Go to lydiadisappears.com.
Yeah, we've already talked it up so much. Just listen to the damn thing.
Yep. Also, go to the Discord in the show notes.
Yeah.
That's right. I have a webcomic at pikachucomic.online. It's about Pikachu. I think it's pretty funny.
I have web presences at Haunting the Morg in most places. But just join the Discord. You can also talk about Pokemon webcomic. Pikachu webcomic.
That's right.
Whatever the hell it's called.
PikachuComic.online.
PikachuComic.online. Don't go to PikachuComic.com. That'll take you nowhere.
Aw.
I thought about getting that domain, but it would have been spency in a year.
Mm-hmm.
It would have gone up to like $60 after the initial year.
Oof.
So oh well. Just know that I went the extra mile to put my webcomic on an actual goddamn WordPress site like God intended when he invented webcomics. None of this social media bullshit. Anyway, that's about it for us. Until next time, Digimon
is for the gays.
Goodbye, darlings.
Bye.